Hello everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. In the last episode, we defeated Groudon and made our way to Fogbound Lake. In this episode, we're going to see one of the best parts of the game, and really what initially made me want to do this Let's Play. Wow, it's become dark outside. Boop, just had to time that. It may be a little difficult to see at night, but behold. Fogbound Lake. Wow. It's so very incredible. Who would have guessed that the big lakes could be this high up on the plateau? And just look at those fluttering Volbeat and Illumise. This couldn't be more dazzling. Water constantly wells up from far below this place. It flows up so heavily that it has long formed this enormous lake. Now cast your eyes to the glowing area at the lake's center. Sure, I can see it. It's shining up from beneath the waves. The bluish-green radiance, right? Step forward for a closer look. That's a time gear. What could that be? I can't figure it out. But it's making my heart race. But why? Why would it stir me up so much? Why is my pulse speeding all of a sudden? That's fantastic, but what is that? Oh, it seems so mystical. That is a time gear. What? Really and truly? That's a time gear? Yes. I guard the time gear. It's the sole reason I'm here. Others before you have tried to trespass here, but I used my Groudon illusion to chase off most of them. Groudon? How'd you do that? That is something I create using my psychic abilities, like so. Wah! There's no need to be startled. As I've said, it's just an illusion. What you fought was no more than that. There have been others before who defeated my Groudon illusion. They managed to make their way to this spot. But they were trespassers, so I took away their memories, and thus protected the lake. Took away their memories? Oh, I almost forgot. We hope to ask you something, Yuxi. Let me introduce my partner, Trico. At present, a Pokemon, at one time, a human. Oh really? A human? Oh yes, but Trico has lost all memory of being a human. So if we may ask, have you met Trico here before, Yuxi? And did you maybe try to take away Trico's memory? Could that have happened? Has a human ever come here? Do you recall that ever happening, Yuxi? The answer is no. No human has ever come here. I should explain further. I erase only memories of Fogbound Lake. I cannot fully erase all memories from living beings. I had nothing to do with your friend's memory loss, nor anything to do with your friend's transformation into a Pokemon. The cause lies elsewhere. Oh well, thanks anyway. So I guess that you haven't been here after all, Trico. Yuxi, we wanted to meet you and learn more about my partner. What's that? A time gear, a time gear! Well, too bad. We can't take a time gear. Wigglytuff! Wow, fantastic! And who might this be? Oh, meet our guildmaster. Glad to meet you, friend. Friend. Glad to greet you, friend. Amazing friend. Gaze upon this amazing view. I'm delighted we came. La-dee-la, dee-la-dee. Jeez, Wigglytuff's just so hard to pronounce. Like, his speech patterns are just weird, you know? Wow, that's beautiful. Like I said before, the beautiful scenery is one of the things that, first off, made me want to let's play this game. Whoop, here we are at last. No time to catch our breath. We gotta hurry. Hey, someone's over there. Let's go. Squawk? Gug. It's Groudon, spit it out. Ding. Don't eat me, I'm not tasty. Hello, one and all. So what's wrong? Guildmaster. Oh, never mind that. Everyone look out there. It's spouting. This is the scene. Huh? Is that not just one of the most beautiful scenes you've seen in a game ever? Oh my, so shimmering. Yep, some kind of pretty. Yes, the lake geyser erupts every now and then. It spews up water, just like a spountain. A spountain. And the time gear sends up illumination from below, while many Illumise and Volbeat glow upon the fountain of the water. In harmony, they are the very vision of beauty. The treasure must be the view of Fogbound Lake. Are you taking in this view, Trico? This is utterly magical. Magical, oh my god. I need to get my vocabulary in gear. It's really a shame that we didn't learn anything about your past, Trico, but I'm glad we came. I'm happy that I was able to share such a beautiful moment with everyone. I just couldn't be happier. I'm glad I came too. Sure, it's true we never learned who I am. Hang on a minute. Yuxi said he didn't know me. But if that's true, how did I know about this place? And that time gear? When I see that time gear, why does my pulse race when I see it? And this unease I feel, what does it mean? I wonder what it could mean. So sorry to have disturbed you. Have a fantastic time. Friend. I shall not take away your memories of this place. You have earned my trust. But I must ask that you keep this place a secret. Surely, thank you. We all know what we need to do. You know, another time gear has been stolen. This one must stay safe. We won't ever say a word about this place. I swear it in the name of the Wigglytuffs Guild. Please hold true to that promise. Okay, let's be on our way. Chat on, if you will. I'll hop to it, Guildmaster. Everyone, we're going back to the guild. Hooray! And that does it. Yeah, that's a long story. Like, right when I got to this point, I was like, I'm Let's Playing it. Just a few months ago when I played back through the game. The guild's long and challenging expedition finally came to an end. Wigglytuff and the members safely returned to the guild. For Trico and the apprentices, going to the guild meant taking up the standard training schedule. It was life as usual back at the guild. Yeah, so that's one of the major portions of the game completed right there. We've kind of, like, I know the game is already split into chapters, but that's like the first real chapter of the game. Is that. Maybe the prologue can be its own thing, but like that's a major point in the game. The Exploration Team Federation has sent a message, and we have a treasure bag that's bigger. Cool. Very important. I believe that means we have 5 things. One more message. The special episode Igglybuff the Prodigy has been unlocked. Oh, Lord. Okay, so we have that to do. Okay, so we'll have to cover that eventually. So that's about Wigglytuff then. And we'll go ahead and save our adventure. But we're probably going to go back to that next episode. We should have quite a lull. Chapter 10, Dusknoir. Yeah. Entering the second portion of the game, in my opinion. The next morning. Up and at 'em. It's morning. Alright, back to it as usual. We should have quite the lull for a few days to do kind of what we want. So we will take advantage of that and try to get as many points as possible. Alright, okay Pokemon, time to get to work. Hooray! We also have another one of the choke points of the game coming up soon too. Imagine that it's time to get back to our guild training, Trico. Let's work hard at it. Now that's what I like to see. A lot of morning prep. Impressive. Let's see you put that pep to good use today. What? You can't identify the footprint? What do you mean? I'm trying to tell you. I can't identify what I don't know. What's wrong? We have a Pokemon visitor up top whose footprint we can't identify. Diglett is an outstanding sentry, so it's rare for him to be stumped by footprints. It's funny that he says that because he was already stumped by our footprint a little earlier, so that's funny. If those two were doing sentry duty, that'd be no shocker. Who are you kidding? if Diglett here never gets stumped. What about when we first arrived at the... Oh, they actually bring it up. Also, I think that's the first time we've seen Eevee's, like, actual angry icon. Maybe we've seen it before with, like, Team Skull, but I don't recall it. You guys couldn't figure out Trico's footprint. Right, Trico? Say again? You want to meet our guild master? Your name is... Dusknoir? Oh, please wait just a moment. Dusknoir? The world-famous Dusknoir? Oh, so apparently he's a big guy. Well, no wonder they couldn't identify his footprint. He doesn't have one. Thank you for visiting. What an honor. No, think nothing of it. The honor is all mine. There is no greater pleasure than visiting Wigglytuff's guild. It's famous. Tell me, Loudred, what do you want? Who's that visitor? What? You haven't heard of Dusknoir? The famous explorer? Well, maybe okay, I'll admit it. I haven't. That's not surprising, really. He's a new arrival on the scene. He came out of nowhere, like a comet. He became famous almost overnight. They say his talent as an explorer are super exceptional. That's a word. So Dusknoir is really so great? Yeah, here's some more good stuff I heard. He does things unlike anyone else. First, he doesn't work in a team. He does all the exploring solo. Alone? That's right, he's got to be pretty sure about his skills to do that. But what's even more incredible? His wealth of knowledge. It seems there's nothing in the world he doesn't know. That's how much he knows. Oh wow, so he's really that knowledgeable? So the rumor goes. But he has used his knowledge to succeed in many explorations so far. So many Pokemon revere Dusknoir for his achievements. That's how I know the claims about his mighty knowledge must be true. Does Dusknoir visit here often? No, this is his first time. That's why Diglett couldn't recognize him. I think the Guildmaster just met him for the first time too. Pardon? Then why is he being that friendly? Well, that's just how our Guildmaster is. Even if it's the first time he meets someone. Interesting, I see. Well, that must have been quite a disappointment for your guild. Yes, the expedition was a waste of time. Didn't learn a thing about anything. I had heard that Wigglytuff's guild was mounting an expedition to find Fogbound Lake. I came here hoping to hear about your latest triumph. Sorry, we didn't learn a thing. Not at all, it's no trouble to me. This gave me an opportunity to visit you. I plan to stay in Treasure Town for a short while. May I visit with you occasionally during my stay? Your guild constantly receives the latest news. Good information would be big help on my explorations. No problem. Other exploration teams visit us all the time. You're always welcome here. Everyone, this is Dusknoir. He's going to stay in Treasure Town for a while. Mind yourself around him. Dusknoir is very famous and quite knowledgeable, so I bet everyone would like to get advice from him. But let's not overdo it. We don't want to be a nuisance. Now everyone, our guest might be famous, but don't embarrass us by asking him for autographs. No, if it's autographs you want, I'm sure that I can oblige. But information? I'm afraid you flatter me. I have very little information. However, I would be delighted if I may be of service to you. If there's anything you wish to ask of me, please don't hesitate. Yep, it's a great honor. Ooh, I'm so very glad to have met you. Come now, everyone. You're dismissed. And finally, we have our own way. I think I'll go for a stroll in Treasure Town. Please do feel free to approach me with anything. Good day. Alrighty. Oh, you two. I'd start saying earlier about your assignment for today. Today I want you to read over the job bulletin board. Yep, we have a good day. We have a day to do whatever we really want. So, let's go ahead and do that. And since we're able to bring our own people for now, we are going to, of course... Oh yeah, everyone's going to be talking about the expedition now. That's one of the tiny details I like about this game. Occasionally, like, as the story goes through, pretty much every single person in town will explain random stuff, or like talk about what's currently going on in the story. So we have Nidorino. He'll be gaining levels pretty quick if we do some later missions, but that's not it. We also have a lot of shops to go over because, as I said before, after we do our exploration, all these shops will open up. So this is an egg shop. Not shop, but like a daycare. The daycare welcomes you. I love taking care of eggs. If you ever get an egg, I'll watch it for you. I'll take care of it as long as if it were my very own. heard that you can get eggs as rewards for missions sometimes. So if you want an egg, go on lots of missions. Yeah, so now some of the question mark missions will give you eggs in reward, and these eggs will of course hatch into level 1 Pokemon that you can then train up. And they'll usually be a bit rarer than any normal Pokemon you can get. So that's your kind of your motivation to get those. We also have Xatu down here, and you noticed in the last few places we went to, we got a couple of boxes while we were out exploring. So we're actually going to grab all of these boxes. And since we didn't actually get knocked out once, we should have a good amount of money to spend here, which is important because you're going to have to spend money to use each of these boxes. So exactly how much do we have? Oh, that's more than enough. That is plenty. So at the Xatu appraisal, you need to spend 150 to open a box. Whoa, we had that many in our... Wow, okay. How many is that? 8? That should be plenty of money then. So each of these are going to be items. These can be rare, helpful items, or they can be something else. A Magby card. Okay, so these are character items. If you get 2 or more of the same character, you can actually go to Krogunk to swap the item for something else. That's usually, once again, a pretty good item. So we have the Grovy Shoot, which is, of course, a Grovyle item. And some of these items, if you equip them to the Pokemon that they are for, they will get random buffs, usually like an attack increase or something similar to that. The Meowth Claw, which would increase the power of a Meowth. It's things like that. Although not all of these are usually character items. Sometimes it's like Max Elixir. Or Calm Mind. Oh my god, that's good. Ugh, I wish we had a special attacker, like a Pikachu or something, because that would be awesome for them. Alright, so now we have a red gummy. You can get some of those as well. Also, I should mention this. Gummies give you different amounts of IQ according to if they're like super effective against your type or weak against your type. That's an Infernape. That applies to Infernape, I believe. So like, say if... Okay, so IQ is like given in points. If an IQ is special to your type, you get 5. So say if... A Patch of Scarf, that'll be good selling fodder. Say if Eevee got a white gummy, that would be 5 IQ points. If it's neutral to Eevee, it'll be like 3 IQ points, somewhere around there. Quilava card, okay. And I believe that's all of our boxes. So we can like store most of these items. That's usually why you have a big storage, is for these items. If you ever get 2 of them in a set. What? Oh, that means it's given to us, okay. Ooh, I really don't think I'm going to use Calm Mind. It's going to be absolutely useless for Eevee, and for Trico it'll only help our, it'll only really help our absorb attack. So that's a shame. I guess it would be useful for Eevee's Shadow Ball, but Shadow Ball's really so weak in the first place, I wouldn't really waste it on that. Okay, what else to do? You know what? Let's do this. Let's go to the Spinda shop and go ahead and trade away or recycle the rest of our items. Thanks to everyone's recycling efforts, Project P recently made a new discovery. Oh. This time the treasure was discovered, so we're offering higher grade of recycled items. Oh, okay, so we can get better rewards for it then. Interesting. Okay, so we should keep doing that then. Cool, so we'll go ahead and recycle some stuff, since we have plenty of room on here to just give stuff away. So you'd have to give specific things for these. So 2 apples would give you an Oranberry, which would be good. We don't really need that. Let's just try to get more silver tickets in that case. Definitely not any of the bows. Wait, we have it. Oh, this is all in storage. That's right. Okay, well, hopefully we should have enough, like, bad items to start, like, trading stuff away. Actually, apparently it wants apples a lot, so... Pecha berries. That's a lot of Reviver Seeds, oh goodness. Huh, we don't have a lot of bad stuff in here. Huh. Okay, real quick I'm going to, like, store a bunch of stuff, and then we'll be back. Also, to clear our inventory out a bit more, we're also going to sell some of the more expensive items we have that we wouldn't want to trade away. So we'll just go through pretty much any of the bands we're going to give. We don't really need the power band that much anymore. Pecha Scarf, don't need the power bands like I said. Twist Band, which is worth a lot, oh my goodness. Calm Mind I'm going to store because you never know if it could be useful for some other Pokemon. So we're going to be careful with that and see if there's anything we want to buy. I don't really care for the seeds too much, so we're going to say no to that. Or the gummies. Anything here that's important. Not that I'd be able to get like enough money built up for it, but... Oh my goodness, Flamethrower? Eesh. If we had a fire type, that would be awesome, but I'm not sure if I'd be willing to spend that much money for it. Natural Gift's okay, Roars, eh. So yeah, we'll go ahead and, what was I storing again? Calm Mind. I should store Calm Mind. In fact, I should store a lot of this stuff because we don't really need all of it. Yep, okay. Now we're gonna go back to the recycle shop. Alright, so now that we have all this here, go to the last thing of the... I stored my red gummy? Oh, you can go in your treasure bag as well. Okay, I'm dumb. Okay, never mind then. Let's just select a couple of things that aren't important. Some orbs, really. Mostly. Oh, that's it. Okay. Recycle these items. We're probably going to do this a couple of times. Yellow. I don't really know if that has any impact on what you're going to get at all. Is it a win? Is it a win or not? That's right. Okay, I guess that means we win. Like, is it a win or not? That's right. Okay. That's great. So our prize is a Reviver Seed. Not too bad. Let's keep on recycling. Alright, let's see if we get something good now. Redeem it. I don't know if the silver ticket has like different rewards as the prize ticket. That might be something to try out. Maybe silver ticket's always a win. Yeah, because we've won 3 times in a row. Surely it must have like better odds or something than just a normal prize ticket. Joy Ribbon. Oh my goodness. That's an interesting item. That actually gives you 15 experience every time you're hit. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be in according to how much damage you take, but 15 is what it maxes out at. Huh. Interesting. So I think we'll chill with the recycling at that. We could juice that red gummy. Actually, we might do that. Actually, what am I doing? So can I juice something that's in storage, maybe? I can. No, it's with me. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do that. And Trico's gonna drink it. I don't know if this, like, gives me, like, extra IQ or something. It must do something, for sure. Drink the red gummy beverage. IQ went up and special attack rose by 1. Maybe it does just always give you an IQ boost. I'm not sure. Anyway, before we end it off, we are going to look through the jobs and see what we can take. And then before embarking, we will call it off. So, what do we got? We have Foggy Forest. Ooh, that's an S rank. Ooh, how far does he want to get in? It's not saying how far he wants to go. Maybe he just wants to complete the entire thing, which would be why it's an S rank. I should mention S rank isn't the highest it can go. It goes to S and then it starts doing ranking in terms of like number of stars. So like 1 star would be like 120 points. 2 stars is like 150, stuff like that. Also, since we have more floors, we're going to have less stuff in the same area. Now there's another S rank. Of course, there is no way we're going to be able to win that. Because, S rank thing, that's not going to work. Huh. A lot of these are A. I'm not sure if we'll be able to do too much. We might just try to do Foggy Forest with the Kabuto. Ooh, that especially sucks. Because Kabuto is going to get one-shot by any grass type that there is there. Ugh, and we have no other, like, multiple ones. I guess we have 2 waterfall caves. Deliver an escape orb. I'm pretty sure we can get one of those. I think I have one. we might just do that. Yeah, I think that's how we're going to go about this. So we're going to go ahead and take these two. I'll quickly check to see if there's an outlaw there, because if there is, we might as well take it as well. Doesn't look like it. So we'll just go ahead and take those two jobs, and we'll do that in the next episode. So, I'll see you all then, and goodbye.